Osofo Penny Archbishop Duncan William na ada for papa pane o man Penny John Damane Mahama ade a wobo ho mpai ade a ewusunsum ani wehu na wosoro Nyankopon so Nyankopon bia dae a mesui ye hu biribi mame na nya ade a wugina ho no nipa ne ye no na Nyankopon fi soro no meka ntru nipa ne se onyaye Galamsey fo no wo ho na wo site ho wani tua wo ye wo sensu no wo so Nyankopon no mfi soro na o meka sa ngu Galamsey fo na sum se munyaye na wonya nkofie papa that would be then. We are praying
concerning the healing of our water bodies and the land, that our water bodies and our land will not be poisoned. Through this Galamsey, something is going on which we won't recognize it today because we are operating under a veil and a spell. It's a veil and a spell of money, politics, and manipulations of fetish and demonic powers. All kinds of things are going on.
Uncle Nokawulemi, who called dance is here. Galamsey gusu awaye when it tua won. Ne ye wono kwakọ fro Nyankopon. Nti sa kasa na wo kan no. Baka se wa numbribi na akwa soro dem ho. Sabi mpenge duasa. Abofra keto be 8 years kura kasa asem kire na. Obebisa Uncle Nokawule obebisa wasembiri. Archbishop. Abofra no bebisa obiribi se papa wo kwa soro no. Wo fa baabi ansa na. In 2028 no na se ebe krensu efie buchira ba ye nyina ebehu na japade Onyankopon dia dom Ghana no ye de sebi adwenbone pese minkumnya na ahemfu nyina ye din Catholic Bishop Conference fo enne obia de plus atare na no enne River Pra asai River Fe asai Tano asai Ankobra asai Brim asai Ayesu asai Ensu a wo baabia sika kokko wo nyina sei no Nyankopon fi soro no nto along no fa magu nsunum na ni na ho ne yenye benom sa na opese o kire
Galamsey say yensio nipa bi ato excavators amani pa bi se mon kwatena pom nsensio na minyeska oman no wotumya ye be fight those people mampani Mahama in opposition ekika ni obeka nyina eneye mompai. Why are we disturbing God?
Asofo we de ebesere wa ko mampani John Dramani Mahama nanso na ka kire nso mampani wague ni mase na mufi ho amonkopa kufu ado chew na declaration of state of emergency na modi gu papa no saa no enne saa brofo no mentibio enti Osofo Duncan William ufi o mampani fi ho pa straight to kufu ado fi ukwa agbu nkotodwe na pa ne chew na moye boni tie kufu ado Onyankopon bebisa mo Obroni tie brichire bompa Onyankopon mame manfo ni nimdie no wontimi nya ade a ye won wo wiase na yenya hu sika enne empire a Osofo penye betimi aboa ne se Onyankopon Galamsey fu inja Galamsey ne ye what
do nyameka Nyankopon osoro e wa John Dramani Mahama what disappoint me what disappoint Ghana for so Ghana for pepa o nya wo mu no 2028 wo ministers and I say wo MPs no bebre belusu because omo ye gina wo asem so de to abama omo e wo constituencies ni regions ni bi ni ba bi bebre no omo ankasa say wo wa wo nkrofo na ye wa John Dramani wa wo nkrofo na wa fa omo ye MPs na omo di wachi Ghana for to abama omo bebre no omo mpehwe aso omo na etu Galamsey no
mema atiefo ni ahwefo nyina kwa ba e de ba Koda media tips so sabri midini de kachiri eja odi asempa dwumedi a wato ndin chechiri mu ena ne mbara so an ba besum and then you made no minute beye dubi pe na nsem wo mu susumi nkwa kire you know na tini na what video na see wo hwe kasamfoni so obehu omanpani John Dramani Mahama ene Archbishop Duncan Williams na kweside twam yi Duncan William akase bi wona asore dem a agentre ha na dipe bi so amani muaya esene kasa na okoka na asore dem ho no enti mesere se tie na tiasiye na watibia agwoso akiro bi mesere wa se need kan robaso na wa subscribe to the Koda Media TV you don't because no like na share afoforo so nya bi entie Osofo Penny Archbishop Duncan William na ada for papa pane o mampani John Dramani Mahama na I said ne ma bi asesa enti ontimi nka no kwade nkyere mampani yo ade a wobo ho mpai ade a ewusunsum ani wehu no wɔsoro nyankopɔn so nyankopɔn bia dae a mesui yɛho biribi ma me na ɛnyɛ ade a wogyina ho no nipa no yɛ no na onyankopɔn fi soro no mɛka nkyerɛ nipa no sɛ ɔnyaayɛ ɛno no te sɛ wote afiri akyi a wansu wano a wobɛka sɛm bi akyerɛ sɔfo panyin Duncan Williams Galamsey fo no wɔ hɔ na wokɔ site hɔ a wani tua wɔyɛ wɔsensu no wosɛ onyankopɔn no mfi soro na ɔmmɛka sɛ ngu Galamsey fo no asom sɛ munyae na wonyaa nkɔ fie papa dad wodi dan aduan bɛ da wodi ansa na wokɔ asɔre kwasi da no obi bebisa bia sɛ minim sa wonum biribi ansa na wokɔdidi ansa wakɔ asɔre na because kasa wo kan de it seems like somebody who is been biribi sa
our children and our grandchildren, let that spell and deception be intercepted. We are praying concerning the healing of our water bodies and the land, that our water bodies and our land will not be poisoned. Through this Galamsey, something is going on which we won't recognize it today, because we are operating under a veil and a spell. It's a veil and a spell of money, politics, and manipulations of fetish and demonic powers. All kinds of things are going on behind the scenes. And unless you go to the back end by discerning of spirit, you really can't tell what's going on. But a lot is going on. And we need to also pray for our agriculture sector and for the minister of agriculture. We need to pray that there will be no food shortage in our land. So I'm not just talking about Ghana. Ghana is number one on my priority, but the nations from Togo, Nigeria, Benin, and Zimbabwe, Malawi, you name them. We want to specifically pray that there will be no food shortage, because the land is being poisoned. Through the poison of the water, we are poisoning the land. So a time may come where we cannot sow and yield fruit or crops in the land, because the land is poisoned. So it cannot bear fruit. It can't yield the crops we need. And even if it does, because the land is poisoned, the food we are eating, the tomatoes, the yam, the apim, the contomere, the pepper, everything that comes from outside of the main city, they are poisoned. Eventually, if nothing happens, they keep being poisoned. So we will be eating mercury. We will be eating mercury. It will enter your system. You are eating and you think it's exciting, but you don't know what you are eating. And these are things that we just can leave it to the politician only. And that's why I keep saying it is important to pray for those in authority and for whoever the president is, irrespective of the political party, because it looks like this two-party democratic system we are operating is dividing us as a nation and is turning us as enemies. So we hate one another. But I pray that there shall come a day where we will be united and brotherly love will prevail among us, instead of this division and bitterness and a sense of I will show you and a sense of revenge. It's just too much.
And River Pra, I say, River Fe, I say, Tano, I say, Ankobra, I say, Brim, I say, Ayesu, I say, Insuensu a obebia sika kokko nyina say, no Yakopon fisoro, non to along, non fa magu nsunum na ni na ho ne yenye bennom. Sa na opeso kire. Asofo we de ebesere wa ko mampani John Dramani Mahama nanso. Na ka kire nso mampani wagu ani mase. na mufi ho a monkopa Kufuor kyɛw. Na declaration of state of emergency na modi gu papa no saa no. Enne saa brofo no menti bio. Into so for Duncan William, ufi omampanyin fi ho pa straight to Kufuor fi. Ukwa agbu nkotodwe na pa ne kyɛw. Na moyɛ bɔne tie Kufuor. Onyakopo bebisa mo. Mumie kuti yenua ya wasirifi ewo ATINKA TV. Wabisa nsɛm bi. Na menim so de benya mmuade amano so mampani John Dama ne benya sasɛm no mmuaye o. Mumie kɔ enkuti yenua ya wasirifi wo ATINKA TV nimra.
Archbishop Duncan Williams, one of the gatekeepers of the land. I won't mince words. I acknowledge that. One of the gatekeepers, in fact, one of the fathers of the land. I really acknowledge that. But Father, empire bobia anywhere, as I said, obia why not doing so bare body. The president doesn't need prayers. The president needs boldness. And Crawford says, you near Mumpai no munyai. Let me tell you, Adia nipa betumi aye no. God doesn't need prayers to do. And ne Galamsey say yes you young common by. Where did we hear that theory from? Galamsey say yes you. Nipa bi ato excavators ama nipa bi se mon kwatena pom say you. Na minyeska. Oman no wotumi aye dey fight those people. Mampani Mahama in opposition. Why are we disturbing God? Kofi? Are we not overbearing God with some of these problems? We are jokers. We are joking as a people. Papa, boy. Nipa say yes you ti mo munya de satra. Tina papa na adwen na ode ma yen say yen nyine. Wa ma ye 2 minutes. Ye de sa adwen ni 2 minutes ye den. There are things God will not listen to. There are some prayers God will not listen to. I am just telling you, say I acknowledge him as a gatekeeper. But as a way no onia kukudo ode beka. I'm telling you. And now we NDC for ebi. Huh? No. Our water bodies are being destroyed. Yankobompai. One of the things Christianity is doing to us. Obia ko school ewie school eso okopa adwuma kwesi ada kwa so dem kobompai. Na tu ho na mon kopa adwuma no. Enne ban na adwoada ote. Obi crafting grade atwea. We be a store. Up to store numu. Akwatina atwea. Forgetting the word of God in Ecclesiastes that talks about time. Bible muno si nimdia me maininti. So we out of our own doings, we want to one way or the other blame God. No, we cannot blame God. These prayers, God will not listen to this. I'm telling you. God will not listen to these prayers. Papa Duncan, tell the president he is failing.
Asembisa ni niu. Ene ni yenu ni okani. Also bruni tie brichire bompa Onyankopon mame manfo ni nimdie no wontimi nya de aye won wo wiase na yenya husika. Enne empire osofo penye betimi agba ne se Onyankopon magana sefu inja Galamsey ne ye. What? Na ofra ho man of God. Hada mama Kristosum apata se entama emu adura sansa. Ye, muri gu Kristo ani mase. na eyi na yenu ya bi a wofre no Lawrence Edu ono so din sem bi abeto oso mampani edem guase a wode aka Ghana de nipa de bia ni ho betimi aso ya mumye kutie de sima na yemra
Dunyame kan Nyankopon osoro e wa John Dramani Mahama what disappoint me. What disappointed Ghana for so. Ghana for pepa omunya wo mu no. 2028 wo ministers and I say wo MPs no bebre belusu. Because omo a ye gina wo asem so de to abama omo e wo constituencies ni regions ni bi ni ba bi bebre no. Omo ankasa say wo wa wo nkrofo na ye wa John Dramani wa wo nkrofo na wa fa omo ye MPs na omo du achi Ghana for to abama omo bebre no. Omo mpehwe aso omo na etu Galamsey no. Me MPs no most of them omo mpehwe aso omo ni omo DCs any CEOs na etu. Ye nka asem wo akwa wo. Ecos TV ye ka asem na ye video a kyerɛw wa wo hwɛ video no so a wo bɛte asem na ye kana se ye nka ni bi watam ye bɛka mo hu sɛ ye wo ye ne nyɛ ɛmo Ghana fo wo di Ghana fo wo di Ghana hwamo ɛde na pɛsɛ ye no ye wa John Dramani Mahama NDC ye Galamsey che party bia wo Ghana me see NDC ye Galamsey che party bia wo Ghana mo hwɛ video so no
Obuase
what Obuase
military barracks.
Obuase military barracks. Military barracks. E ho kore gyinamu den. E ho na MP before you. Ene ya pam MPP free so. Na one is ya also be ye 120 days.
Say no.
Wo num ne said coffee. Any Milo. Coffee ni Milo. Coffee and Milo. Coffee and Milo. Then no mo ye no.
Military
NDC
barracks e wo Obuase.
Wo tu from table bia.
Military barracks.
Don't Dramani Mahama so we am telling you. Unko for the two from table bia.
Amayanka ana aponje wo kodi
na wo mwa de hwe enso hwe a wo aponche wo aponche
na esi wono so
mayanka na okoye o gaga isem mo hwe Galamsey atia te seche de bia menim bia o wiase atia te seche de bia Galamsey under John Dramani Mahama Galamsey set Ghana ni ba biara obi a wo hwe bia di masem so 2028 ya se mo o mema Ghana e ba ko shefo
esanse nne MC DCs NDC MPs one na Galamsey so gu won kon ho na wo funtum asase enti nyame ampata 2028 ni nu no na Ghana forest de NDC fo asai ni nyina na wuntumi ode na asase ma obi no nipa de ye Galamsey no oda fiase mfiedu no 20 years na appointees nname kasai wo se kwayedi mu no odwuru kwayedi gu wonde wonye mfomso biae no nyame tiase yen konkotie osofo aduanaba what's asofo ni bi ya asofo nenso asofo ni bi ya asofo sin bi no mo Bible say aduanaba na wodi hu duako enti yen kohwe enua pastor aduanaba sima na e ba betua so
obia penwanya ne bum na party foi eka community for na yes say wanton desertification of our environment and destroying everything and John Mahama is quiet allowing his own people well that's when you hey and this is for we should apologize to Nanado. Ghanaians must apologize to Nanado on this Galamsey fight because John Mahama has failed woefully. If you are not able to take any bold decision to affirm your feet on grounds as a president and ensure say leadership is starting from home, your people are not doing it. Obi a oye what punishing or what? Yeah, they want to me tomorrow. 20 years. Boni a want to me and so Nasase am obi akwaye Galamsey. Sir Mike, I'm retia. Want to meet them 20 years. Boni a why and say or the Nasase akoma obi aye Galamsey. I'm retia. Yeah. Obi so da suit too. Obi so da suit too okroma. I'm a him for sorry sir. Ah sorry. Yeah, John Mahama no mu hu. Ah massa. What kind of insincerity are we as Ghanaians? Ghana, prosperity will judge all of us. Yeah, the Roman and John Mamma to me say, "Oh, we didn't feed AI. Normally, I never fighting Galamsey. Any of the he gave out very wonderful ideas and solutions in opposition.
Yeah.
Why is that idea, sir? John Mamma can't so never fighting Galamsey. Ghanaians will never ever forgive John Mahama on this Galamsey fight because he has failed Ghanaians. And indeed, he will go down in the history of this republic as a failure on this Galamsey fight because Wamia who said opposition Kasano and your Fuko.
Oh yeah.
Says Amadia who disco them.
Into your best Ghana sofo. A Chris of footy true. Adia wo humu. Na ni wan hunu. Na wasiro Nyankopon say on dan ani announce sem. Na ya de anke no ka wule me wo ko dance si ya Galamsey gusu a woye wani tua won na ye wo no kwakofro Nyankopon ndi sa kasa na wo kan no baka se wanu mbribi na akwa soro dem ho sabi mpenge duasa abofra keto be ATS kro kasa asem kire na obebisa anke donka wuda obebisa wasembiri Bishop abofra no bebisa obiribi se papa wo kwa soro no wo fa baabi ansa na wo se dua na ba no wo de behu dua ko enti enne se magedi mode na se muntimi nka nokware nkyerɛ ma mpani John Dramani ma munja no nto enu 2028 no na se ebe kra nsu afia bukyira ba ye nyina ebehu na japade Onyankopɔn de adom Ghana no ye de sebi adwenbɔne pese minkumnya na ahemfo nyina ye din Catholic Bishop Conference for nne obi ade plus atare na no no Onyankopɔn bebisa mo Koda Media TV so me di ka kire agya yodi asampa dwumadi ensem kire mu na me de abesom mo